Hello and welcome back to Season 6 of RPGs with high school students. We are playing Castles and Crusades. I'm going to go around and introduce everyone. Starting on my left, here's Harris.
My name is Harris. I am playing Ragnavaldr Skvadi. I am a Kroni Druid from as far north as you can go.
I'm Lee. I'm playing Amina Zarkov. She's a Suenist and a fighter.
I'm Connor Stahl. I'm playing Viktor Ruhl. I'm playing an Illusionist and a follower of Savakboku.
Hi, my name is Fen, and I'm playing Veshadro, who is a rogue and very lacking in intelligence.
Okay, excellent. So we left off at a very interesting spot. It was the evening, the night before that you guys were supposed to go on a journey with Tenzin, a journey to a magical pool in a trio of small mountains to the southwest of Umfleet. You guys had met up with a person on the road, though, whose name was Musif, who appeared to be a Suenist and spoke your native tongue as well as the common tongue of the Old Dominion. And you guys had dinner with Musif. You learned some things about him and also some things from him, as he appeared to be a font of history and knowledge. Some of you decided to break into his caravan and discovered lots of clothes and what else?
Many old coins and also dated clothes.
Yes.
Clothes.
And an odd smell.
And an odd smell.
And an odd bird.
Yes.
It's just a bird.
No, it's not.
You
It's
just
not,
don't-
it's not just a bird.
You just don't leave the house much. It's okay.
Very valid. And those of you who weren't burglarizing his wagon,
We were doing no such thing.
we're having conversations with him, and you discovered that he seemed to know something. Later on, he invited you all back to his room in a platonic way. And then you asked about why, as a person in his 20s, didn't he have any other markings as a Suenist would of his age.
Show me
He
your
explained that he has
tattoos.
been estranged from his family and disconnected from them and unable to see them.
Sad.
And thus really hasn't been part of Suenist society since he was like your age. And he did tell you that he had only one marking. And he revealed it by pulling open his robe. And dead center on his chest, you saw
Superman.
the symbol that you had seen, where the hell did I put it? The symbol that you had seen.
He's just a good guy. I don't know what you guys mean.
This was on his chest, tattooed on his chest.
It's kind of a great move, though. Like, it looks cool.
So this perhaps, this is actually where we left off. So you're in his room. He just shows you this, and then he kind of closes the robe, looks around at you expectantly.
Do I have like?
We recognize? Yeah.
We aren't here.
Yeah, you
We're
guys.
not here.
You're not
Right.
Suenist. Get out of his room.
Man.
We're downstairs.
We were doing this
And
because we were the
I am
Suenist
listening
here.
to make sure nothing
That's
goes
why.
wrong.
I have a cup of ale and I'm drinking it like this.
I feel like
Yeah, you would.
seeing the
Defense.
tattoo, I'm gonna probably go a little bit like on guard, because like a little bit like defensive, like hand on her weapon holster.
He says, I hope that my marking does not disturb you.
No, I think it's cool.
He says, well, I could see how, given what you have seen on the banners of this Ordur Horde, that seeing this marking would give you the impression that I am aligned with them, but it is not. It does not have this meaning.
It's like when you get like a tattoo from a book series you really like, and then the author turns out to be terrible. You just kind of got it.
It's a very specific tattoo, though. You got even the fangs on the head, right down.
Oh, I
detail.
will admit it is precisely the same symbol. It is derived from the same symbol, but it does not mean that I am with them. Let me give you an example.
Perfect.
Suppose that your family's crest was the wolf.
Okay.
The wolf.
Sure.
And you have the wolf upon you.
Yeah.
But you have an uncle in this family who is not a good person. And this uncle begins to rally forces together to make war. And this war then is an affliction upon the land, and people come to associate the wolf with this bad uncle. But are you part of the wolf? No. Yes, but you are not your uncle. You are not who he was or is. So you see, this is my meaning. It is just because my family also has this crest does not mean that we are part of that thing which is formed now.
So just really awkward family dinners. Or is that why there hasn't
There's
been
no
any?
dinners.
But as I told you before, I'm not connected
Yeah,
with my
there's no
family.
family
I told you
dinners.
this before I revealed.
True.
I told you that like 3 minutes ago.
Well, some of us are
course.
a little slow. So do you have any information about this uncle or relative who might be amassing a giant hoard and pillaging a lot?
I have an ancestor, not alive, who bore our family's symbol and conducted many terrible things.
And there just happens to be another big hoard with that symbol because
was the
did they have like a
ancestor?
kid?
The ancestor, this was several hundred years ago.
I mean, things still happened several hundred years ago, and they're still written in books.
Yes, perhaps you can find history books about it, but certainly you may know some stories from your own families, but to know a story precisely and accurately from 300 years ago is very rare.
Yeah.
Most families can only trace their generations back maybe 3 or 4 or 5 generations. He says an elder Suenist with many families could have a family tree that goes back 8 generations, perhaps. It is hard to know 8 generations ago who those people really were. For all we have are small stories.
True.
They're the only ones, though, that actually took the symbol and made it bad. So
Yes.
you would think that the one person in the family who took the symbol to make it bad would at least have their name be known in said family.
It is true. This ancestor of mine was a very bad person. He sought power, unlike any before him. The things that he did in the name of his quest for power, his lust for power, were terrible indeed.
Would you be entirely opposed if we brought up our 2 other companions to possibly gain more knowledge with all of our stories?
Not at all.
Great. Hauling my ass downstairs.
I have nothing to hide.
Great. I'm gonna go downstairs real quick and get these 2.
I'm walking
Great
out, but standing by the
individuals.
door. I'm listening to see if he's gonna try to leave.
You do that. I'm gonna fill them in on the way up. So now you guys know what we know.
So no, I don't know if
I don't
really
wanna
trust
hear
him.
it.
It's like he's kind of a weird guy.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey,
Okay, but hot take, even if we can't entirely trust him, we could still learn roughly what he knows, whether it be true or false. It's still more than we had square one.
it's true.
So, go talk to him, see what happens. And also, he mentioned trying to get more history from an elder Suenist. Guess who we know that we're meeting up with tomorrow?
Guess who I don't trust?
Shut up. Our buddy Tenzin, right?
I liked Tenzin.
I also.
I like Tenzin. I'm saying I don't trust the guy upstairs.
I
No.
think he's a witch.
Probably.
That makes sense.
I mean, look at him.
What?
Anyways, I vote we go chat with him and then converse tomorrow with Tenzin on this. Thoughts? And we don't tell him about Tenzin.
I agree. I'm okay with that.
So
Not here.
Right, okay, let's go upstairs. Great plan. We go back upstairs.
Do I have any weapons? I have a staff. Oh, yeah.
Is he still in the room?
No, I have a knife.
Have I heard him do anything in the room while they were gone?
There's not a lot he can do in the room, so no.
No.
Give me a quick sacrifice, you know. Just,
Yeah.
I mean, if there's a window, he could just like.
Out the window.
why would he?
I don't know. Reasons. All right, let's
Did
head
you
back.
tell them about the tattoo?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
No, I told you.
Okay.
We've been filled in.
We've been filled in.
Okay.
All right. Back into the room we go. Oh my god.
Not actually.
Is he still in the room?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Okay. I didn't actually plan this far in advance.
I don't have a lot of input. I kind of get what's going on.
Tell us literally anything you know about the Horde. Because you said they were very distant relatives, you must have your own stories. Whether they be
My
highly
ancestor,
embellished.
the one who committed terrible things, he used Ordur as minions to achieve his objectives. I am not surprised that there are some Ordur this many centuries later who perhaps still think that he is their master or hold out some hope that he will return.
Does this person have a name?
Neshrak.
Neshrak.
Whoa! How do you spell that?
So you do know his name.
N-A-S-apostrophe-R-A-Q?
Nezrak.
Oh, man. I was,
Z, wait, what?
Nezrak. It was pronounced Neshrak.
Neshrak, okay.
You said you didn't know who the relative was.
Well, I know his name.
Hey, that makes
And
sense.
there are some very wise and learned people who would know this as well.
Yep.
And what does the symbol represent? Like, what is it? Never seen anything like it before.
He says, there is a place. It is the homeland of my people. It was once a very beautiful place. But now it is a cursed land. He says this symbol is a reference to that land.
Are there a lot of people with snakes coming out of their heads there? Or is it
No,
metaphorical?
he says it is a symbol of the place itself.
I see.
Is
It
this
is a place. It is a place called Caminos.
The K?
Camenos.
Secret truth.
did Neshrak by chance
Hold on, I have to absorb the psychic energy that is now emanating from Harris.
Oh my god.
wait, do you know
I've been there!
what?
I've been there!
His campaign.
Last season!
Oh. I fully thought we were making Star Wars references, and
No.
that's why I thought you
No.
were making the face.
No, I've been to that continent.
You know who hasn't been there? Ragnavaldr.
Fuck!
Wait, by
I don't know
his
what's
people,
happening.
Does he mean his family or Suenist in
Ask
general?
him.
Because if it's
Lee,
Suenist
that's
in
a
general,
fantastic question.
You should ask
we
him that.
would.
I was
We're asking him this
Okay,
because
Oh.
let's see if any of you have ever heard of Caminos. Go ahead and roll a d20 and tell me if you roll higher than a 30.
I'm sorry.
Where's
I'm not gonna roll.
Wait,
Wait, what?
Ragnavaldr doesn't know.
What do we add in for that?
intelligence, I would assume. Oh, wait, I have history. I have +2 history. I'm not going to get a 30, but it's really
guys,
funny.
Guys,
If you get a nat 20, I'll give it to you.
I got a 17.
Oh, dude, I'm really
Plus-
excited.
Wait, what is it? Intelligence, we said?
Yeah. Actually, just pick a roll. It doesn't really matter. If you roll a nat 20, you win.
Damn it, I got a 17.
Okay,
I'm not
so
rolling.
close. All right, so none of you have heard of Caminos. Lee, you had a very
What?
valid line of inquiry. How do you deal with that?
Like,
I'll be with you in a moment.
like, and the way I'm gonna phrase the question.
How does Amina want to deal with that?
Flat out.
He just told you guys something. You have an instinct about a question.
You said your people. By your people, you mean your family, right? I've never heard of Caminos.
He says, some people think that the Suenists' home, original home, before they began to wander the world, was Caminos.
Oh.
It is a continent far from here.
Would this knowledge be at all known with maybe the elders back at my home, or any elders at all?
Hey, would
Well-
we have heard of this theory?
You two youngins have never heard of the place, this theory. You've never heard of any. As far as you know, the Suenists' home is everywhere
Nice.
and nowhere. Everywhere and nowhere. Like, they've been everywhere, and yet they call no one place home.
Oh, I
What
enjoy
he's
it.
telling you
Is we had
is
one.
very contradictory to what you know. And you've never heard anything like that, or have you heard anything about this place?
I have questions. Your ancestor, did they use magic at all?
Oh, yes.
Because from what we've seen, the Ordur don't look at all what they should. And if this
Neshrak is the reason why.
how so?
Arcane magic is no longer permitted.
Through what means did he use his power to cause such a consequence?
He was responsible, some say, for the demon wars.
Oh shit.
Go ahead, you can make a roll now.
For what?
One moment.
History.
Ah,
I'll roll
Knowledge.
history.
great.
like
Do I know
knowledge.
historic things?
I do.
I do.
I am Mr. History.
Ooh,
Wait,
I rolled
where?
bad.
What is history considered under?
Hey.
Probably wisdom.
Intelligence.
Oh, okay.
That is a if it's our like what's it called? Not proficiency, but
Your bonus.
your bonus. That's plus your level, right?
Prem.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Oh, 18,
that's-
19, 20, 21.
23.
Okay. So I'm going to give you an example.
That was good.
Here's how much you know about the Demon Wars. You as a player at this time, if I were to ask you to give me a detailed rundown of everything regarding the American War for Independence, also known as the Revolutionary War, how much information would you be able to give me? A fair amount, maybe. Or just the bones. You know, for example, that the Demon Wars were a thing that happened several centuries ago. You know that the Demon Wars happened on the continent which you currently reside on, Arakazein. You know that in the Demon Wars there was a coalition of really bad people who were trying to do bad things and take over the entire continent. You know that a lot of it involved magic and the summoning of demons, which is why it was called
The demon.
the Demon Wars. You know that it took an incredible amount of lives. You know that there were whole cultures and civilizations that were nearly wiped out. You know that other races on Arakazein banded together with the humans to fight against this onslaught. You know some of the names of those races. The feline race of the Ma Kuo, who reside in the Great Forest to the north. The secretive Goot, who live in the mountains in the middle of the continent.
I know about the Goot.
Spread this information.
You said mountains?
The avian race of the Scree Kep. The bird people. And others. And you know that something major happened that ended the Demon Wars. It involved the gods, and it involved the destruction of the western coast of Arakazein. You are 20 miles away from the ruin, the desolation of that western coast, of what's left of it. Maybe more than 20 miles. I have to look at the map.
Trying to remember who had what dream and what was involved in said dream.
I had most of the
He
dreams.
says the god
All right,
dreams.
you're like 40 miles away. I was wrong. But you're not that far away.
I'm an actual priest, so I don't have weird visions.
Wait, what? Okay.
I mean, maybe the one where I went to the coast.
He's
Yeah.
he's just
Yeah.
crazy.
Probably.
You said the western coast?
And that ended the war, you said? Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's what you know about the Demon Wars.
What is this
You know an overview.
That's pretty good for a few centuries ago.
Yeah, that's all.
And what, do we know, I don't know what year this was? Give or take?
It was a little over 300 years ago.
Wow.
So it is the year 830 AK, and this was in around 500 AK.
Awesome.
You're not quite sure how long the Demon Wars lasted.
Well, that
I'm
is.
so confused.
He says,
right.
well, to put this simply, you can understand how my family's connection with a notorious figure of such incalculable evil could be something that I would not want to share publicly.
makes
It is
Ah, that's real.
has put a stain upon my family.
So I know it's your family, but you never thought of like a cover up? Something? Like flowers?
He's cover up what? And he opens up his robe. There's no tattoo there.
Oh, you also use magic.
I can see magic. I can see illusion.
Can you still?
I can actually. I have one more use of it. It's
Your
my
choice.
It's my last
Don't
one.
waste
We're
it.
about to go to bed.
That's what you think.
That's what I know.
Okay.
You doing it or not?
I'm doing it.
Damn it.
Okay, you see it.
Oh,
Okay, just want to make sure.
magic!
I had one more question. Where
cool.
I've never heard of Caminos. Where is it?
It is very far east, but not that far west.
Never using
Wait,
use a
Connor,
map.
What's the name of the spell you just cast?
See not invisibly. See
If
illusion.
one could pass through the impassable waves, it would not be that far to the west.
Oh. Right.
Oh,
But one cannot pass through the impassable waves, which is why they are impassable.
Makes sense
Well-
to
To
me.
go east would require a very long journey by sea.
Solid
A
boat.
journey that no one has made. It passes through regions of the world that are far too dangerous.
Mr. Allan. I rolled a natural 20 to know about Caminos.
I'm a
Could I
little
know about Caminos, please?
so annoyed that you know more about this.
You don't know the name Caminos,
Okay.
but you have heard references through your readings in studies of Savak Boku of a place in myth. I want to emphasize this. In myth, called the Medusa Isle.
name
Great
dropping.
name.
We name dropping.
Would you tell us this?
And
Not right
in
now.
myth, the Medusa Isle is basically the place on the planet where all things mythical, good and evil, reside.
I remember it fondly.
Nuh-uh.
Here you don't.
Okay, so this is basically where all the magical things are banished.
What?
Yes.
I know things.
That's a very good inference.
Very astute counter style.
They call me Astute Connor.
No one calls you that.
That's what you think.
Man, can I ask him more questions about Caminos to maybe learn this?
You guys, yes, but I'm going to say this. So you guys, amongst yourselves as players, talked about something, but you did not actually broach the subject with him.
Good.
You mentioned talking with elders, and you mentioned Tenzin and other things. So I didn't. You haven't said anything to him about that.
No, we have not.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Proceed.
Now I want to.
He's like, this tea is cold now. Perhaps, are you interested in more tea, or would you like some wine?
I believe I'm good. I thank you for your information. I don't mean to bother you anymore on... we really only have a vested interest in, I suppose, your ancestor, which you are clearly not very connected to at present.
I don't think anyone is connected to him, as he has been historically dead for over 3 centuries.
It's probably good. I'm going to leave now. And I'm going to exit the room.
So what do you know about Caminos?
Only what is known in myth.
Like what?
That it is a place where once you have been there, you cannot leave. There's a place to which things are sent that do not return. There
Okay.
is a place disconnected from everywhere else.
Cool. If it's possible that this is the original place for the Suenist, how would they have gotten out then?
I do not know. Perhaps there were Suenist Amina who left Caminos. And because they could not return or find their way back home, they traveled the world searching for ways to get back to their home. And thus they became the Suenist, those who roam.
Do you want to find a way back?
I do.
So these artifacts you're looking for, they are ways to get back to Caminos?
Think of them as clues or parts of a map.
Why do you want to go back if you could never leave? Theoretically.
There is nothing here for me. I have no people here.
Have you tried going to the... Second. I can't read your handwriting from here.
Oh, wow.
Suenized people and join a group? I don't know I don't know what they're called.
Oh my god.
Have you run into any
I don't know.
other
Do you want a tribe?
families?
A nomadic
Like you,
ensemble?
I have run into other Suenist, of course, but I am... I do not fit in because my family, because of the deeds of my ancestor, we are outcast.
How long have you been roaming for?
My family? A very long time.
And if we were to know a Suenist elder to converse with about this, that was the entire thought,
You
actually.
think there is perhaps a Suenist elder who who would be able to help. I would be interested in speaking to this person, whoever they are.
I mean, if we find one,
There's got to be one somewhere.
we are very well traveled. It's kind of our whole thing.
I will likely stay here in Unfleek for a short time, but I do not think it is safe to stay in this northern part of the Old Dominion. Given the rise of this horde, I think it is wiser to travel south, so I will not stay here very long.
That's fair.
But if you do find your way south, I will be happy to meet you in a town that I will tell you when I open up the map. In the small village of Vaikud. It is south along the river before the lake. I would meet you in Vaikud. I think this is where I would be going next, because hopefully there will not be the presence of the Ordur in this direction. But it is very long travel by land.
Yeah. I have some family along the river, so
By river it would be much faster, but I am afraid if I go east to Shoal, that perhaps the Ordur would be there already, because Shoal is only 10 miles south of
that's fair.
Nykar. So I will travel over land from Unfleek to Vaikud. But I will be here at least one more day.
One last question before I leave the room, at least. With your ancestors' ability to use magic, part of it being passed down to the Ordur, do you think that they might have some residual access? Maybe causing their travels to be hastened?
The Ordur have always been very primitive. It is unlikely that an Ordur could learn the arcane secrets by themselves.
But not impossible.
Not impossible, but I would think that there would need to be someone or something else assisting the Ordur in this, because by themselves it is not likely.
Okay.
Have I heard of anyone actually that was like cast away or abandoned, at least like from my group that I came from? Because to be like
You, all right, so I will tell you this. You Suenist know that there are outcasts. Usually the Suenist are very forgiving and lean in towards rehabilitation if possible with anyone who violates their codes. But if someone violates any of like the greater like cultural norms
Yeah.
to a serious extent,
Yeah.
that person could be outcast.
so
The idea that an entire clan could be outcast, though, is extremely rare.
Yeah, I was about to ask because, like, you just said that they were forgiving. If this guy wasn't like his family, they would have at least tried to forgive him or rehabilitate him, like you just said. But the fact that his entire family is outcast and he's still an outcast, I do not believe I would trust him fully.
Yeah.
Even right now, even with everything that he's told us.
Fair enough.
Yep. I'm not telling about Tenzin, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, if you do not want to take him up on the hospitality of wine or tea, the hour is growing late.
I would actually stay a little bit longer than everybody else just to talk to
Oh
them.
yeah, I'm
longer.
dipping.
Okay.
Okay, bye.
So you two leave?
Yep.
All right. So basically now it's just Viktor
I
and...
might lurk a little in the halls.
Okay.
Just a little.
So, you are a mage of some sort?
Do I possess the knowledge of how to use magic?
Yes.
Yes.
Is this a familiar thing? Did you
Is
learn it?
this knowledge passed down from family? Yes.
Is it blood related?
Yes.
Sorry, I'm just puzzled by magic. You see, the arcane has. I have a point in British accent. Whoops. The arcane is something that I have been very confused with, and it puzzles. It's not a naturally evil thing, is it?
No. It is perceived as dangerous because of what happened in the past, because of its misuse.
How do you learn beyond just the basics? Do you just think about it really hard?
There are some who hold secrets. The God of Knowledge possesses the secrets of the arcane. To study amongst them would reveal these secrets to you.
Are you
But they are very careful because it is not acceptable for mortals to learn this knowledge, to understand these secrets.
Are you a follower of Sabak Boku?
Am I a follower of Sabak Boku? I respect Sabak Boku.
Okay. Thank you for your time and the tea. And I put down my teacup. Good night.
Good night.
And I walk away.
I will see you tomorrow morning.
I will see you tomorrow morning.
He escorts you to the door. You guys see Viktor leave, and then the door closes.
I mean, I'm still in the hallway.
Yeah. You see Veshadro like out in the hallway.
Can I help you?
Nope. Just having a great
I feel like
time.
I can help you somehow. Seeing as you are listening in my conversation.
I was just looking outside. Is there a window down this hall?
Down the hallway.
There is.
Oh, great. I was looking out the window.
Do you want to walk over by the window?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you're
Okay.
going to by the window.
As you walk over by the window, you see a black crow perched on the roof, looking up at the window at you outside.
It's the bird from earlier.
Is there something you'd like to know?
Not yet. Why, is there something you want to tell me?
Viktor, do you approach the window where Veshadro is now standing?
Yeah.
The bird flies away.
Oh, you scared the bird.
Good.
Why?
It's a spy.
It's a cute bird.
Sure, but it's still spy.
I like the bird. I don't know.
What is our rooming scenario?
You poor people have a room for 4. That means there are
Bunk beds.
bunk beds.
Let's go.
Simple wooden bunk beds with mattresses that are basically just hay stuffed inside.
Nice. There's no
Some
place like
rough
home.
wool blankets, which is much better than sleeping on the ground. So all of you are tired. I assume that you go to sleep.
Yes.
But let me not assume. Does anyone do anything other than go to sleep?
I would like to stay up a bit and wait for Vesh and Amina to go to sleep, and then I'm going to poke Viktor awake with the not danger end of my maul.
Sucks to suck. I'm going for a walk to find that bird.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, I'm going to
knocking
go around
out.
the table. So you're going to wait for people to go to sleep. Amina, are you going to sleep?
I'm knocking out. I'm gone.
Okay.
If Vesh is gone, that's good enough. I don't need Vesh's sleep.
Nice.
You go out for a walk at night?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we'll come back to you in a moment.
Oh.
If
You hear Amina snoring, and then Ragnavaldr nudges you.
I look at him.
So you're a sorcerer?
What makes you say that?
You cast a spell.
When?
You went detect illusion, and then you pointed at the guy.
Does it require?
It requires verbal and somatic, stupid.
I didn't know that.
I did. And I'm just gonna hold them all and just kind of lean it over.
Oh, that guy.
I'm going to tell you very simply. I have a low amount of trust for sorcerers and warlocks and wizards or whatever you are, and so I don't really care. I will also tell you that you have been generally reliable, and I now recognize that you throwing rocks at people was also magic. It's quite clever. Good job. However, I also recognize that the thing we are doing right now is entirely dictated by you, and its truthfulness is technically unsure, but I have been told and I've been taught that practitioners of the arcane are not to be trusted, and we are following you to do this thing with the Suenist elder out of trust alone. So I'm going to ask you, what are you hiding anything? And why should I help you?
You don't have to. I told you that before we left. And I haven't hidden anything else from you.
What is your word worth?
As much as you want it to.
That doesn't mean anything.
Mean anything?
You are the first people I met in a very, very long time. I am the incredibly easy person to lie to. I want to know that you are not going to, I don't know. This is very new to me. I'm sure, I thought you were like a carpenter.
I am.
You are a carpenter?
Yeah. I know how to use these, and I pull out a chisel. I know how to use this. Like, fairly well. I just lied a little bit about how I use things.
You lied a lot a bit.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna ask again. Why are we doing this? What is this thing with the scroll? I want you to explain it in full, please.
As far as I know, this is a duty, I guess, that Savak Boku gave to me. I asked how I can help preserve knowledge, and this is what he told me. And I have nothing else.
The god spoke to you.
Not spoke, more so nudged. He brought me to the temple of Savak Boku, and the priest there gave me the scroll and told me to come here.
Mr. Allan, does it seem like I'm a priest? Does it seem a reasonable thing for deities to nudge people in directions when they're not priests? Is that a thing that happens?
The gods are very active on Arakazein.
Oh, nice.
All right.
I have no ill intent for any of you.
What's the deal with the scroll?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
That's why I went to Tenston.
Have you not looked at it?
I have. It's illegible. I can't read it.
Okay.
Would you like to see it?
I would
Yeah.
love to see
There you go.
I can't read it.
I mean, do you share it?
Of course, yes.
Hey, that says... Oh my god. Viktor, you know that evil sorcerer we were just talking about?
Yes.
What was his name? Nesrak? Hey, look.
No. Oh, yeah.
What's that over there? It's the name Nesrak. Like
I haven't tried to
4
read it.
times.
I haven't tried to read it.
Dude,
So bummed. I don't want to
this is a scroll about an evil wizard from 300 years ago.
I gave it to Tenzin, and Tenzin shared it with the group. Right? Right, that
Yeah,
happened.
but I didn't. But it's not my job to know about evil wizards.
It's not mine either.
I feel it's like yours.
Why?
Didn't you just say you're a follower of the god of knowledge?
Yes, but it doesn't mean I know everything.
Fair
At
point.
least be more forthcoming with this.
I didn't know it was a thing until just now.
I haven't seen this until just now.
I haven't really looked at it either.
What do you mean you haven't looked at it?
I opened it for the first time with Tenzin, and Tenzin opened it.
You're telling me that you, follower of the god of knowledge, were given a scroll of ancient knowledge, and the first thing you did was not look at it.
Because I assumed that Savak also trusts people to keep knowledge and keep it secret.
That is a valid point and true.
How is Amina still asleep?
I mean, it's a very loud snorer.
Amina's out.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say, like, am I still asleep? Did
Alright.
this wake me up?
I'm
You're
going to
still
tell you. Okay, fine. You know, whatever.
Roll a d20, Amina.
Just
Oh, damn.
if you cast any magic.
8.
You are awake. But you kind of wake up and hear them talking, like whispering in hushed tones.
if you cast any magic on me ever, I'm going to hit you with a hammer really hard.
I will ask before I cast any magic on you.
It's fine.
I do not plan on any ill
I'm
intent.
gonna leave that out.
I'm going to
the
go to
table
bed
for you
now.
guys.
Okay.
Did I just hear that
Yeah, you
very
just heard
clearly?
That. You just heard that part.
Did I
I
know
will
that?
hit you.
So I know that it was him talking, and I know he responded. Did I even know that he was using magic at all?
No. Now, you suspect that he's a holy man. You don't even
Yeah.
suspect. You're fairly certain. And there's nothing culturally wrong with that. Druids and clerics, even paladins, like, that's very culturally acceptable because the gods are present and involved.
Yeah.
So you're not really sure because you didn't get the full context about magic. You're not sure if maybe Viktor's a holy man or something else.
I'm going to keep that in mind and ask about it later, but not directly at it.
Okay.
One session. Everything falls apart.
Now do you guys go to sleep?
I'm going to sleep.
Okay. Smash cut to walkie walk at night.
Yep, my favorite pastime. I'm just walking around.
Whistle on a tune.
No.
Any particular direction? North, south, east, or west? Are you staying in town or walking outside of town?
I'll stay in town. I'm only a little stupid. I'm gonna intentionally walk past the cart to see if anything is notably shifted. I'm not going in it. Let's think about it. I'm not going in it though.
Well, the cart's like right around back. So you walk around the back.
Yeah.
You see like there's the yard between the inn and the stables, and then his cart is there, and maybe like one other flatbed cart that somebody's is
Yeah.
parked there. You notice that the black crow is perched on top of his cart.
So invested with this bird for no reason.
When you come around the corner, like it turns and like looks at you.
I'm just gonna look at it. I'm waiting for it to make the first move. I'm having a staring contest with a bird.
It blinks. You win.
I win. I say that to the bird. I just go, you blink, I won. Oh, Jesus.
It does that, and that's the effect that happens.
Yeah, probably.
Because it's dead ass night.
Yeah.
It's quiet, and then this crow just caws at you, and you're like,
So caffeinated right now.
Coloring in the.
I'm pretty sure you lost the Battle of Wills.
No, I won. It blinked first.
Nope.
I'll be like, all right, you win that round. That kind of scared me, I won't lie. Do you have a name, bird? You said it might be magic, so now I want to know its name.
It talks.
it taps its beak on the wood like ledge of the roof of the wagon. It taps once,
Is 1 no and 2 is yes?
taps again.
Is 1 yes and 2 is no?
Bro, you're trying to talk to a bird.
I am. We're gonna go with 1 is yes, 2. Getting interrupted by a fucking bird.
You are not communicating right now.
What if I am? I'm gonna find like a little stick and also just.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I've sworn.
It looks back up at the hotel, like at the inn, and then it looks back to you.
Should I go in? I'm communicating! I'm a Disney princess. Okay. I'm gonna go back in now.
This is so funny because I could just speak to animals.
Great. Good chat. I'll see you again. Oh, okay. Cool. I'm going back inside. Yeah? Don't go back inside? Do go back inside. I forgot which was yes and which was no. Go back inside. I should have written down which was yes.
You're not communicating.
I'm gonna not go back inside. Did the bird physically nod a little? Great. I'm staying out here by the bird, I guess.
It waits for you.
Should I go in the cart? All right.
It looks at the doors. You see the lock is there because I'm assuming you put the lock back on after you.
But of course, I'm responsible.
All right.
Can I try to see if it's actually like still
Yes.
locked?
Make a roll. You have Dex as a prime, so just roll high.
Yay.
Success.
Oh, yay. Okay, great.
I mean that all those fat modifiers that you have add up. So
Yeah.
you're like, I know this lock. Twiggity twig twig twig. Boop.
Great. I'm just gonna keep looking at the bird, I guess. Okay, I'll go in then.
Okay, you open the doors.
Slowly.
That smell, like that musty smell, is there
It is
again.
musty. Okay, is it like,
Nothing looks different from like when you were in there. There's
Okay.
still like, the boxes of clothes.
yeah.
And I mean, even though there's some old clothes, it's not the clothes that smell.
Is it the coins?
No, but it seems to be like in the wagon, but like, make a wisdom roll. Let's see if you can kind of sense out where.
Oh no, I have no modifiers on
I know,
wisdom.
that's why it's awesome. And you roll the one. You're like, I don't know what smells, but something just smells off.
I'm gonna keep poking around then. Because if it's not the clothes, it's not the coins.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else notably like in a box?
There's
or
the-
is the floorboards loose?
Oh, do you want to examine the floorboards?
Yes, I do.
Okay, you start kind of examining the floorboards.
Yeah.
Make an intelligence roll.
Oh, wait, I think I'm good at those.
I'm going to put this into the category of find and remove traps.
13.
Would you get a bonus for finding and removing traps?
Oh,
You're wrong.
+4. Nope. Maybe.
But you already have yours open up to your stuff.
I don't read enough
So,
books.
yes, you find that a floorboard is loose,
Yes.
but it's not completely loose like where you can lift it off. It's like it shifts a little bit. And then you're like, oh, this floorboard shifts a little bit too next to it. And this floorboard shifts, like there's 3 floorboards that kind of have a little bit of wiggle room, but they don't just lift off.
Is that where the smell's coming from?
Do you put your nose down there? You're like,
Yeah, sure.
yeah, like
Okay. Like it's rank? Like mold or like decay rank? Or is it just smell?
decay, not so much mold, but like, yeah, decay, I would say, is a better description of it.
Wow.
You see that these,
so
these
concerning.
3 boards can move a little bit, but you're not sure like how to open them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have you make another roll to try to determine what's the bonus for a 3rd level rogue.
It's not a bonus. It's they're able to do this.
Oh, I just.
Like, actually, I'll double check. Right? That's what I get a quick read. I open right to it.
Go ahead.
I'll roll.
Make another intelligence roll.
Okay. 9.
Oh wait, the chest had a dart in it. Oh. We opened the chest and it had a dart in it, and it almost killed Vesh.
Yeah, but they're not opening the chest.
Yeah.
I just remember that. That's all.
Okay.
Oops.
9 total?
Yeah.
How
I
is
got
that
a
possible?
6 plus 3.
Oh, you don't have a modifier for intelligence?
No, I do, and that would be the +3. Right? Because it's plus your level. We're level 3.
Plus your level +1.
Level and modifier.
Okay, so plus
4.
so +4, so 10.
Okay.
I don't know if that really.
You slide the 2 boards left and right up, and you slide the bottom one down, and you hear a click. And then you lift the bottom one up, and it's kind of a wide board. And you see a whole bunch of like leather, like you know, if you had like a big thing of leather, like like cured leather but not cut for clothing.
So just hide.
Yeah, like a hide. Like
Okay.
You see this hide, like
As I open
folded
it
and
though,
jammed
I'm
in
gonna open it like slightly out of the way because I remember the dart, and I'm
Okay.
gonna be like, I can still see what's happening, but I'm also like not in the main line of sight, just
Okay.
in case,
all right.
because I have no one to cover my back except for this bird that might know Morse code. So it's just a hide.
Yeah, it looks, well, I mean, again, you have moonlight right now, so you don't have any light, but you see like it looks like somebody just shoved a whole bunch of leather into this crawl space thing, into the floor of the wagon. And that's the smell.
I'm gonna take like a very small piece off,
Like you're gonna, okay.
off the hide. Like just a small piece.
It is, as you go to touch it now, you realize like this is not cured leather.
Oh. Is
Like-
it slimy?
Yeah. Like it looks like it was
Like field dressed?
sort of field dressed.
He's just a good guy.
So you want to pull this chunk off?
Like a small piece, you know?
Okay. You do.
You die immediately.
I mean, again, moonlight, and you're in a wagon, so you can't really see what you're doing very well.
Oh, I know what it is.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna kind of take a small piece. Like, yeah, just a small piece.
Yeah, it seems like there's several scraps of this, and you grab one.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what?
I'm just pretty much just gonna close it, put everything back, and try to make it as like no one entered as possible. So just cover up any traces or tracks I might have left.
Okay.
So I do that to get out, and then I relock it.
Okay. The bird's looking at you.
I put it away so the bird doesn't see it because the bird's nice. I feel bad.
It goes,
Should I go back inside now?
and it just flaps its wings and it flies
Oh,
away.
all right, bye. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to the room. In the hallway though, where is Musav compared to our rooms? Like, would I pass his room first or our rooms?
I can't honestly remember. I think I could have swore that he was the floor above you guys, because
I think he is.
you're on
okay.
the like pleb floor where it's
Oh.
like four people
okay.
to a room, and
Yeah.
he's in
Okay.
the rich person like suite.
Of course he is,
on the top.
naturally. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna, stay on
Okay.
our floor, like, duck back in as quietly as possible. Not that, like, everyone would know that I came back, but try not to make too much sound where, like, I'm not slamming the door on the way
You're
back.
stealthy.
Yeah.
No need to roll. You kind of get back in.
I've fallen asleep by now, right? Or am I about to get jump scared?
You have fallen asleep.
Standing in the
Vesh
doorway.
kills you.
Are these two awake still?
No.
No.
Man.
I do a little bit of a prayer to Rome before I go to bed.
Okay, I will.
What do you? Ooh, I'm curious. What do you pray to Rome?
Rome, god of mountains, please allow us to have a safe travel in these dangerous times as we attempt to complete what we deem useful. Also, please do not let any sorcerers kill me in my sleep. I do not like them very much.
Looks directly at Viktor.
Do you say this prayer in Northland?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I can speak Rogaru. I'll probably do that. Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to have you do. Roll percentile.
88.
You feel like your prayer was heard.
Oh,
Nice.
icon.
I mean, I forgot that prayers were like actual things that can make things happen. So I kind of been praying every night, just kind of like the whole like Christian idea. Where it's like, oh God, thank you for this meal. But it's like, oh my God, thank you for the knowledge that I have, thank you for the knowledge that I will receive, kind of thing. Like just like thank
Just a
you.
general prayer to all the gods?
Just a general prayer to Savak Boku, being like thank you for the opportunities that I've been given, kind of thing.
What's funny is it's not just Connor as a sorcerer here.
Yes.
You know,
Crazy.
It is.
Go ahead and do percentile.
Oh,
I
okay.
did illusion.
Well, before I crash out, are there any like torch lights or anything in the room?
Where's my other?
Use magic.
Well, when you enter the inn,
Yeah.
There are candles like on sconces.
He's not
But in our
here.
room, is there like a candle or something I could light?
Yes.
Okay. I want to look at what I just grabbed a piece of in
Okay.
better lighting before I sleep nearby it.
Okay.
Because,
You you look at it,
yeah.
and it's indeed like a skin,
Yeah.
and it looks like the skin had like writing on it, almost like tattooed. Now it doesn't have a lot of hair. The skin.
Oh, fun. Through my several years of travel, would I realize what kind of skin this is? And how human
It
is
doesn't.
it?
It doesn't look like animal skin.
And then
It looks like wrinkly old human skin, perhaps, and it's kind of tan. And it looks like these things were like inked on it, like a tattoo. And it looks like not just pictures, but words. It looks like
You'll never guess what I wrote down.
it looks like words were tattooed on the crinkly flesh.
The second page.
You should just steal that.
Will be the first time.
The back of your hands are damp because there's sinews and moisture from the fat of the flesh still on the skin.
So this isn't like, this is not fresh, but it's not too old either.
It could be a few days to a week old.
But not,
That's pretty fresh.
okay. I haven't seen any of this writing before, I'm assuming. Like, this isn't like, I don't know, off
Well,
Tenzin's body.
You didn't see any writing on Tenzin's body.
That
We've
eliminates our
seen
first
this
issue.
before. We
You've
just
seen
haven't
that
read it
writing
all.
before.
I kind of want to sneak back in now. I'm gonna stash this in the room.
Oh god.
Our room?
The three other sleepers, all of you roll a d20.
I also got a 96 for my
Fantastic.
die.
Sabak Boku is pleased.
Oh,
Natural
natural 20.
Natural 20.
One.
One. All right, you're tired.
The NyQuil
You're
has
sleeping.
hit.
You with the natural 20s, you're sleeping, you're like, this is fantastic. And you kind of like, when you're falling to sleep, like some sounds seem muffled, you kind of hear like the door open and you hear Vesh come into the room.
Okay.
But then like moments later, you're like, what is that abhorrent smell? Did somebody pick up some rotten meat from the garbage and bring it up here? And you're like, ugh. And then you like look over and you see like you see Veshadro like by a candle, like holding up a scrap of flesh.
What are you doing? Why do you have that?
Put that down.
So funny thing.
You don't have to put it down.
Right.
What is it?
Remember when we went to his wagon?
Yes.
And I was like, damn, this smells bad?
You
Yes.
two went to his
You'll
wagon?
never guess what makes it smell bad.
Can I see?
Nope.
Why not?
You can look, but you cannot touch.
Why not?
When he
Because-
wafted it the waft like the smell came over by you.
That's how human is that?
It's fairly human and fairly fresh.
You got it from his wagon.
You've been to his wagon before?
I wanted to find the bird, and then the bird communicated, I think, and I found flesh.
How would you talk to a bird? Stop wafting it. You're gonna kill.
Skill, and not at all through questionable means, is how I communicated with the bird, obviously.
Is the bird outside our window?
No.
No.
Oh my god. Damn, I like that bird.
I look over Vesh's shoulder. This is like the other scroll paper.
Do you enjoy the
Not really.
fleshiness?
Not really. Stop wafting it. Stop. No. We should show this to Tenzin tomorrow.
Hey, quick question. Is there specific ink that Suenist use that would be different based on where they're from? Like the materials they could use? Like river would be different than desert based on what's around? Or is it like universal
Sometimes
ink?
coloring, yes. But they usually, most clans travel with supplies.
Of course.
And part of the annual meetup is to like exchange those things. So like people like Suenist who come from the Southlands will come with spices that like nobody in the North has. right?
Tacos.
So
crazy.
what like?
Sorry.
So like that kind of stuff, trading like
Okay.
all sorts of things. Inks for tattoos are traded. Supplies are traded.
But is
Textiles like cloths and fabrics that are traded. Even like pigments for coloring.
Is this any specific color though that could be given
Not
a hint?
that you could discern, but it's
Okay.
The flesh tone is consistent with one of your people,
Okay.
and the age of the skin looks like something that it's not like young skin. It's like an elder.
Delicious.
So, Veshadro doesn't recognize the ink at all. Do I? I'm from the Lake and River Suenist, which is a different...
Oh, I thought I was River. Oops.
I want you to make... Actually, I'll let both of you make an intelligence roll.
Are we smart people?
No.
Tune in
I'm
next
not.
time. I kind of am.
18!
Okay.
16, 17, 18, 19, 30, 20.
Oh.
Okay. I'm going to tell you that it's not so much the type of ink and the region from where it comes,
Is it the writing?
but rather the fact that the ink...
Stop wafting it.
The ink is dark, as if maybe this was
Fresh.
touched up recently.
Oh.
Like,
We don't do that.
you know when you see old faded tattoos?
Yeah.
Like on old people?
Versus
Like,
fresh.
I was in the Navy and it's like an anchor and it
it's
just
all
looks blue
faded.
because it's all washed out.
Yeah.
This looks like old people's skin, but like as if it had been inked over because there's a few spots where like it's darker
Oh, okay.
than other spots.
Okay, so this was touched up, not something new. Oh, that's freaky. So, okay. But if he's got a bunch of
Wanna
this,
wake up? Should we wake up Ragnavaldr?
Nah, he's sleeping.
Does that man know where our room is?
Oh, of course
I'd
he
assume
does.
he'd find out.
Process of elimination, which means we should probably actually wake him up and leave now.
Why not?
There's no other place to go sleep.
Ragnavaldr, let me see your character sheet real
Is
quick.
there?
No, but you know, if I were someone nuts carrying around a thing of flesh, I also would be concerned when one of my flesh bits are missing.
I would also assume that he won't know until tomorrow morning.
Well, let's hedge our bets because I don't know the sleeping schedule of some flesh carver. All right, let's
Well, why would it be different than a regular person?
Cause flesh.
Well, still a person.
I don't care.
It's pretty late still, isn't it? Like, basically most people in this town would be asleep.
Yes, Ragnavaldr, you are awake now because they have been talking, and
What
you
the fuck
see
is going on?
Do you
Oh my
smell it?
god!
Yes.
There
Yeah.
it is. You're all
smell
caught
hits
up.
you after you wake up, and you see Veshadro holding up this scrap of leathery flesh.
What did you skin?
It's funny.
No, stop.
I didn't.
What you notice that's interesting is that, I mean, you only have one candle in the room, and you notice that this flesh scrap is not like fully cured. It looks like it was just sort of peeled within the last few days to a week.
Why,
There's still like sinew and fat on the back end of it.
why do you have that? What is that?
So you'll never guess where I found it. Our new bud, who we maybe should not ever speak to again, had this in his cart with other
Duh,
pieces.
he's a sorcerer.
I did know this, right?
Yes.
Did you?
I don't know.
I
cast magic
We
in front of
literally
us.
saw his
Vish,
tattoo
wait, wait, wait,
disappear.
Vish, what time is it?
It is too early for us to be here, so we should go.
It is
should we
1
go?
hour before midnight.
We should go
Wait,
So-
what?
because I just stole a. He's got a pile of flesh, and I
Let me
don't
see that.
think we should stay.
Let me see that.
Why?
Because I want to know what it is.
Flesh with writing.
What's
tattoo.
flesh? Vish?
Old.
It's
It
What
rhymed.
creature?
Human.
Thank you.
Old human flesh, freshly
Is it
ish ripped.
Suenist?
I'm assuming so.
So he skinned the guy's tattoo off.
Yeah, he's got a lot of these
it's
though.
like the scroll that.
Does he have a lot of those, or does he have just the rest of a body?
I have no idea. It was really dark.
You didn't think of lighting anything?
No, I didn't feel like getting caught today. I'll remember that next time though.
It also.
Didn't feel like getting caught and you just took that.
Yes.
It's like the other
So,
piece of
do you
scroll.
think we're going to get caught now?
Which is why we should leave now.
Where the fuck would we go?
We'll go crash by Tenzin.
No.
Why not?
Because we don't.
You two know that if you wanted to, you could go to Tenzin and ask for hospitality because the Suenist must give hospitality to other Suenist who ask for hospitality.
I love that that is a
My
piece that we have.
personal opinion is that I don't want to get a relatively helpful old man in danger for something that you did.
I also believe that
If this is dangerous, we should deal with it ourselves. I don't think it's dangerous. I will also tell you that I am 100%. Did you see that bird?
Yes.
yes,
Okay, Vish,
Yeah.
the bird is like 100% like a familiar. Like 100% that
You
bird
don't
works.
know what a familiar is.
You
It's
lost
his
me.
pet magic bird that works for him.
He's got a pet bird.
He has a pet
That's
magic
so
bird that he
cool.
can see through and reports to him on everything it sees.
Oh, but this one told me to go
What
into.
did you do with the bird?
It left.
No, what did it see you?
Yes, we communicated.
What do you mean you communicated?
We tapped.
What do you mean you tapped?
You hear something outside by the windowsill.
He has returned my son! I go by the window.
It's there.
I'm gonna push
Now,
Vash.
your poor people room doesn't have an actual window. It just has the wooden shutters.
Oh,
I'm gonna push Vesh and look at the window. Is it the bird? Is it the bird?
You open up the shutters?
yes!
Yeah, the bird's out on the roof.
Grab it.
It's looking up at you.
Okay.
I'm bringing the bird in.
I would like to cast a spell.
Oh my god.
Do I have this? I
What's
better
up?
have this.
It taps once.
Yeah, I do.
I
Okay,
still
hold
forgot
on.
which was yes and which was no.
I need to read this spell or else we're screwed.
While he's thinking of spells,
All right, you open up the wooden shutters.
No.
It
I'd like
flaps up to
to-
the windowsill and it just perches right there and the windowsill looking at all of you.
I'd like to cast Animal Friendship.
oh, imagine being
Read
smart.
the spell description.
By means of the spell, the caster befriends and wins the loyalty of an animal. The spell only functions if the caster actually wishes to become the animal's friend, and uses food to initiate the spell, which I'm going to do. Otherwise, the spell fails. The befriended animal's loyalty is natural, not magical, and lasting. The caster can teach the befriended animal 3 to 6 specific tricks or tasks. More information on the tricks.
Would it work if it's not an animal?
The animal is still an animal. While it may have learned some tricks, it is no more intelligent. More details on
Super
that.
smart to me.
And I can command it to do some stuff if we're like best friends, but that takes a while.
Plot twist, it's not an animal.
Okay.
It doesn't say anything about if it's
How
magical
long does
or
it
not.
last?
It lasts.
Forever.
It lasts
Everlasting
indefinitely as long as we're
friendship.
friends. So I have to feed it multiple times.
See, this is why Castles and Crusades is better. All right, go ahead.
I'm gonna I take out like several like a handful of bird seed that I just have in a pouch or something.
Okay.
Because that's a normal thing for me to have.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna. Yeah, come on. My friend's here.
No, you're probably chill. It's okay.
It takes some seeds.
It does.
Welcome
I
to
think it gets a
CC.
charisma save.
Is the bird charismatic?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
It
look
takes
at the
more seeds until there's no more seed.
Best
Nice.
is the friend.
I'm just gonna look at the bird again.
I think that worked. Hello. Are we friends now? I'm gonna just hold out my finger.
When you say,
at it.
"Are we friends now?" It,
Yeah.
it taps its beak once.
It's a normal thing for birds to do.
Yeah. I told you I talked to the bird.
2 things. Make an intelligence roll.
Okay. 2.
You're pretty
Can
sure
it be
that this
wisdom?
black crow is smart.
Can it be wisdom?
Sure.
Because if it's
Can
wisdom,
I see how smart the bird is?
if it's wisdom, I
Don't
actually
you think the bird's smart already?
I think the bird
I actually
is
got a
beautiful.
7. If it's wisdom.
Okay. You also aren't sure if this is a crow or a raven
Oh,
because it's pretty big.
Bigger.
I thought crows were bigger.
Anyway, it's sitting looking at you now.
Hey! What's up?
It flaps its wings.
We're communicating.
Okay. I would set a rule, a precedent. From now on, if you can understand us, you will tap once for yes, tap twice for no. Now,
I still write that down.
okay, this is a stupid question, but I need to make sure that you understand how this works. Are you a bird? Are you familiar? Now, are you a cat?
It's possible it doesn't know what the word familiar means.
Okay, so it understands us somewhat. It's possible that it's familiar. And it's already been ordered to not reveal that.
You already checked if this thing's magic or not, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's not.
I don't think so.
Do you have a favorite color? Is it blue? Is it green? Is it pink?
This is really stupid.
Is it red?
Why are you doing this?
Yellow?
Black.
Orange? Purple? Got that rich taste. Oh, I love this bird. Okay, we're gonna become best friends.
If you have purple fabric, we can make
Oh!
like a little like.
Then the guy would
Do I
know we
have
best
fabric
the
together?
bird.
Or we don't give it back to him.
We could do that.
We're not gonna take a guy's bird.
Oh, no, you can see through it, and that's his horse.
Is the guy upstairs,
Musaf.
Musaf, is he your master?
Nice.
Okay.
My kind of bird.
Do you follow him around?
Did someone else
Can
tell
he-
you to follow him? Hey.
Can he see through your eyes? Can anybody see through your eyes? Oh, it's
Is
not him.
Tent your master? Okay.
Okay.
Is your
Sure.
master really old? Like 300-ish years old?
Is it no?
It knows. Okay, let's just
Okay.
think about this for a second.
Its favorite
The bird does not work for Musaf.
Do you have a name?
The bird works for somebody,
Yes.
and somebody was spying on us.
Yes.
Somebody. We don't know who.
Mm.
That's somehow worse than Musaf,
Yes.
I think. Do we?
I
How do I
agree.
get your name?
Does your master have a negative intent with us? Is he trying to find out our weaknesses?
That feels like a
The first
complicated question
question,
for
the
a
first.
bird.
It's like panic flags.
Victor, you gotta cool it, man. Yes or no?
It's okay. I have horse feed, which probably isn't the best for you, but here's some other snacks, just in case.
Are you here to look at us?
Me too, man.
It must be general surveillance.
We're gonna make
Yes.
this bird fat.
Do you have several vowels in your name, or more consonants in your name?
What are you talking
Wait,
about?
more or less vowels compared to
That's
consonants?
not a yes or no question.
Dang it! Okay.
Okay. Is your master from this village? Okay.
Okay.
It's like a really weird game of
Do
20
you
questions.
know about Caminos?
It's a bird.
It's a bird who's thinking a lot.
It's impassable waves, not impassable air. Okay, worth a shot.
Do you know many corvids that can go over oceans?
Hey, its favorite color is purple. I'm not judging this bird's capabilities. It likes purple
I am
and can
judging the bird's
communicate.
capabilities.
Maybe we could write the alphabet on a piece of paper and it can tap
Make
the letters.
With it,
You were listening intently to this.
Yes.
Make an intelligence roll.
To this.
hopefully the bird can read.
Okay. This is scary. This is it's not a history thing, right?
Well, it kind of is.
So can I add my
Ooh.
history bonus?
Ooh.
Mr. Allan, I am a.
Ooh. 24.
Veshadro said, "Are you familiar with Caminos?" And it flapped its wings.
Like a maybe.
You know something that everyone else didn't know, that you recalled shortly
I did.
a little while ago about Caminos, that it's known by something else.
Are you from the Medusa Isle?
Is that how you say it?
Yep.
So do you know of the Medusa?
Do you know of the Medusa Isle?
The what?
That's the Caminos.
I don't know what that
When
is.
were you gonna tell us this?
Well, I was gonna tell you in the morning.
We just had this conversation.
Took too long.
I'm Mr. Allan. I am a druid. I have a thing called nature lore. I am a steward of animals and whatnot. How weird and messed up is this bird? Is this just like a bird under an enchantment? Is this like some sort of it's not a magical beast, but is this a normal raven?
Go ahead and make that roll.
Okay.
Or crow.
Guess it's wisdom. Damn, that's bad. I get a +1 to this though. So that
Does it look
is
healthy?
10.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to exactly answer that because a 10 isn't quite the degree of success that you would need, but I will say that you're pretty sure that this isn't just a big crow, that it's likely a raven.
Oh.
That despite the fact that it didn't detect magically or as magic, if that's in fact what Viktor said, there's still something different or exceptional about this, but you're not quite sure how and what and why.
So I don't.
Oh my god, he's beautiful.
The theory has changed. I don't think it's a familiar. I do think it's.
Haha, get interrupted.
Thank you, Vesh.
Yep.
I think it's a some sort of type of raven from somewhere else. It's pretty smart.
Do you think it knows why its eyes turn white? Oh.
You can
Oh.
ask the questions.
It tapped
It
once.
said that
I know.
its
I
master
know.
can see through its
I've heard
eyes,
it tap
right?
once.
Yes.
Okay,
It's-
well, don't be mean about it.
Okay, so somebody out there is watching Musuf. Okay.
Ooh.
Is it because he's a mage?
Is it?
Is it a yes and no question?
Are you watching on behalf of his family?
He said he's dead, he said.
I know what he said.
Well, yes,
Do
actually,
you
that's
know
fair.
the name Neshrak?
Ooh.
Is that the reason you're following him?
Do you think?
No.
I'm sorry, he tapped once.
Yeah.
I fucked up. He tapped once.
Do you like Neshrak? Bird denies the comment.
I plead
Are
fair.
you following him? Did your master tell you to follow him through malice intent?
Malicious.
Malicious?
That was two.
No. Yeah, I'm getting from that.
To be unsure. Okay. I think we can conclude that whoever the bird's master is told him to follow Musaf. The bird does not know if, like, the exact reasons why, but I'm assuming that the bird is either reporting to the master or the master is just looking through the bird's eyes and gaining information.
Why don't we ask him about the master?
What? Give
Would
me a
you
good
tell
yes
us
or no
about your
question
master?
to find the specific guy.
Is your
Oh.
What'd you
wait?
ask?
What did you ask?
If he would tell us about the master,
Oh,
even.
is your master a man?
Guys, I'm making this more complicated than we need. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
The whole time?
Sorry, I just got it.
The whole time?
We just leveled up.
Oy.
I didn't. We just leveled up. I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals.
How's that work?
Let us investigate.
Oh.
I have to
What
go all the
have
way
you
over
with?
here.
The Morse code bit.
While you're
Sorry.
casting Speak with Animals, anybody else want to do anything?
Yeah. Is your name Violet? Is it purple related?
All right.
Is it animal related?
It is a one-action spell. It lasts for a minute. It allows the caster to converse with animals with an intelligence score up to with an intelligence score of 1 or more.
2 minutes. I'll tell you when to start.
Okay.
Is your name
This
have more than
allows the
6
druid to
letters?
speak question of discussion on friendly terms with the affected animal. This effect only occurs regardless of the animal's alignment and allows the animal to reply. The replies are limited in complexity depending on the animal's intelligence and ability to give meaning to communication. The animal may even do a small favor for the caster. Okay, I need you three to shut up while I talk to this. Don't ask anything, don't say anything. This is a limited time event. Okay,
Not
ready?
my mom.
Ready? Go.
Go.
Who do you work for? Do you know their name?
My master is named Nilo.
Nilo.
Whoa.
Where does Nilo live?
He travels. I am fairly certain that he is not on Arakazein right now.
Why is he following Musaf?
He believes that Musaf is on track to discover ancient lost information
What is
from
your-
the time of the Demon Wars.
Why does your master want ancient lost information from the time of the Demon Wars?
My master seeks the information for similar reasons, but different outcomes.
What outcomes does he seek?
My master seeks to bring about change in events to reawaken magic.
Does your master have any relation to the horde that has been around the Old Dominion?
No. He does.
Musaf?
Finoop, yes.
Musaf Finoop has relation. What kind of relations to the horde does he? Is he friendly with them?
He is the one who provides them with knowledge and magic.
Oh.
He was at their encampment 3 nights ago.
Can your master see through your eyes, and do you always report back to him?
My master can see and hear through my eyes, but he cannot speak through me like he normally would. I believe that this is because he is in another place that is veiled from Arakazein.
Is Musaf a powerful mage?
Musaf is a Finoop.
What is a Finoop?
He is not a man.
What is it?
It is a demon.
What does this demon do specifically? Do you know?
I was going to ask about Caminos.
I asked him that, and he just goes, "Wah, wah."
He goes, "Wah."
Oh, why would you ask him about that?
Ask him about what?
Why would you have him specify what he was when we could look that up later? We needed to know more about Caminos. He's veiled somewhere that can't be detected.
We don't need to know about the master.
We need to know about the...
That was not the
You
issue.
can still ask
But
yes or
that
no
could be
questions.
useful information.
I can cast a spell again. It does not matter.
I also still don't know his name.
Vesh,
Musaf is the problem.
Vesh,
Yeah, I know. We figured
were you hearing?
the skin gave that
Vesh,
away.
look at me. Were you hearing?
He's back to tapping now.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna relay
Words
all that.
on my
I'm gonna
side.
relay all that information. I need to understand 1 second. Whatever Caminos is way, way less important than what we just learned. That dude works for the horde and is a demon.
Yes. The skin
Don't use-
was kind of a reason that I wanted to leave. Don't look at me.
Okay.
So, I'm just saying, instead of having him specify what he was, we could have asked him about the other questions we had.
What other questions?
What the hell is Caminos?
It's a lost place with the myth stuff.
Is it real?
Probably.
I would assume
The
so.
bird
seeing that
knows
you
it's
guys-
saying yes.
Can people get there?
Okay.
Aha, that's a maybe. We
And he-
would have known.
He leans in towards the scrap.
I don't have a
Taps
second.
on the scrap
Oh,
like 3
I
times.
see.
Do you know this language? Does your master know this language? Okay,
I
there
don't
we
have.
Okay, I have a
don't.
theory.
My other slot has heat metal
are.
in it. I
Is
can't
this
cast that
demon
again.
language? Is this his native language? Okay, we're shot.
Okay, I have a theory. I think
You
that
guys were told what Tenzin told you what language it's in.
Yes.
Ancient
He
tongue.
He told you it's in ancient dominion, but he doesn't know it.
Okay.
It would be like if somebody now were like, yes, I speak ancient
Sumerian.
Mesopotamian. Yeah, like,
Oh, so this is like
I
crazy
speak
to know.
cuneiform.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Alright.
think that his master is looking for these papers, and because of that, his search, he went to the Caminos, and because of that, he's stuck there, and he needs a reawakening of magic because in order to get out, he needs the magic, maybe.
Step 1. Did he travel to
Maybe.
Caminos? Okay.
Here's.
It's
Listen.
a theory, not an answer.
Listen. Okay.
Is the master human?
I.
He's demon-ish.
No.
No, no.
Musaf is.
Musaf is,
Oh,
but
sorry.
the master.
Oh yeah, is he
Let's
human?
Ragnavaldr talk.
Okay. Berg. Thank you very much. By the way, I didn't get to. I think you can still understand me, but thank you.
Nice.
So, here's what I'm thinking. Right.
Uh-huh.
I know we've had moderate success in fights in the past. We are not strong enough to fight a demon. We should
No.
not be fighting a demon. We should not. Yes.
He
Thank you.
taps.
Bird's
Thank
on
you.
our side.
Here's what I'm thinking.
That's why
okay.
we should leave.
We don't leave now.
Tenzin.
No, we don't leave now.
Okay.
We wake up early in the morning, very early, right?
Uh-huh.
We go. I have a spell that can break his wagon and make it unable to move. We're gonna do that on that,
Sounds good.
so he can't follow us.
Can I ask one more question to the bird?
I mean, yes, sure. The bird's right there.
Oh, the flapping the wings. Was that your response to my question of is your master human?
Okay.
Coolio.
He doesn't know.
Do you want to come with us?
You don't.
I think he should keep
He
an eye
used
on
the wings
Musaf.
as an answer.
Keep an eye on Musaf. Yeah.
Yeah,
smart.
worth a shot.
Okay. He is fully a demon who has been giving information to the bad guys,
Yeah.
Yes.
the Horde.
Uh-huh.
That means we should mess with his travel, don't say anything. Was there any other stuff in his wagon?
Yes.
More flesh, which is probably valuable.
I think we need rest. I don't want to do another one of those things where we don't sleep for like 12 hours.
Okay, but if
Yes.
this is possibly going to be something that could impact the Horde and us in the future, shouldn't we try to scrounge a few more bits?
If you want to go break into his car right now, I'm okay with that. But my plan is
Alright.
currently to wake up early and then just leave.
Why not leave tonight?
Because we need to sleep, dude.
Well, we can.
Well, and you told Tenzin you'd come pick him up in the morning.
We told them we'd pick him in the morning. We're going to go on another dangerous journey across dangerous land. We need to be
Yeah.
well rested. I don't know if you remember, but this place is dangerous. It has things like giant ants that I have to save you from.
It was one time, but okay.
There was also 4 ants.
It was one time, though.
I killed several giant ants.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying.
One time.
I still
We can let that go.
feel stabbed. I know you still feel stabbed.
I don't know what you're talking about. I drank tea. That was really good. I feel like we should try to get at least one more piece.
If you want to go steal his stuff, be my guest.
Cool.
But, I'm telling you right now, we're already kind of pushing our luck. Demon.
Yeah, trust. I heard.
Okay.
I'm just saying, we could try to get to Tenzin's tonight.
No,
Why not?
because we're going to have to fight a thing tomorrow. I'm almost certain.
Sure, but so you're gonna sleep really well tonight with the demon above you?
Do you know how magic works, Fish?
Literally, no.
I have to
I
sleep
don't know why you
to.
keep asking
I have to
this.
sleep to get it back. I just used all my stuff, and I don't have the spell that can break his wagon unless I go to bed.
When you flap
I
your
can't break his wagon unless I sleep.
The bird leans forward towards Amina.
Thank you. When you flap your wings, is that you saying you're unsure?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, that's what I was. How are you? I don't understand. How is he unsure of his master being a human? That's a very clear.
Maybe it's like an ish. He's human-ish.
Musif
I have a
also.
quick question.
It could be
You're in a
church.
room.
Yes.
That room has, 2 sets of bunk beds, 4 beds total.
Yes.
It has a small nightstand with a candle on it. It has like a closet where people could hang their clothes. And it has a small table where you could probably have 2 people and there's 2 chairs. There's another candle on that table. Are all of your things just like still in your bags? Or
Yes.
did anybody unpack their stuff?
My stuff's still in my bag.
Oh, it's still in my bag.
Just wanted to make
I have my heavy winter coat like hung on the edge of the bed, but otherwise everything's in my bag.
Yeah.
My stuff's in my bag. It's by the bunk I'm gonna be sleeping by. So
Yeah, probably my extra layers are hung up. Just so
Okay.
it's one less thing to get in the
All
way.
right.
Sleep is imperative for us to continue success as adventurers.
Yeah.
We can't. Some of us, I know you maybe don't. I'm gonna sleep because if I don't sleep, bad things will happen. I'll be tired. I won't heal, and I won't get spells back. And spells are very, very.
The bird
useful.
flaps its wings and then it flies over to the table.
Okay.
I'm
Then
following
it
the
perches
bird.
on the
Me
table.
too.
My full attention has been on the
Are
bird
you
this whole
offering
time.
to watch for us? Or you need to tell us? No?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there something in the table?
There's 1 candle.
I light the candle.
Sorry.
Can I assume that the nightstand candle and the table candle would have been lit already?
One candle was already lit.
Right. Would both of them been lit?
Probably.
Probably.
Okay. So you notice that the bird uses his beak and just knocks the candle over, and the candle goes out, and the wax, the wet wax, spills, and then he takes his beak and starts dragging it through the wax.
He's smart. I told you.
Yeah, we just had the whole conversation with it.
You
What
said
does
it couldn't
say
read.
through
That
the
was
wax?
before we had the whole conversation with it.
It spells
Information
out.
changes to me now.
Oh, jeez. Whoa. That's squiggly. T. A.
It's a J.
Q. U.
Jakuzo.
Oh my gosh, the bird's named Jack.
It's a Q.
Well,
it spells out this in wax.
That's how smart.
Jacqueline.
What does it say?
Jacqueline.
I don't know.
Is that your name?
Maybe? Me too.
It doesn't know.
Is it Juan? Jacqueline! It's
I don't
Juan!
know.
It's Juan.
It's definitely
Nope.
not Juan.
Jaquan.
You
There
know.
is way more letters.
Jaquan!
Jaquan.
Yeah, there we go.
Is that your name?
Oh,
Oh, he's so cute. I love it.
great name. Oh,
Okay. As cool as the bird
the
is,
bird is very cool and
Vesh,
he
if
knows
you're
it.
gonna go break into the wagon, you should do it now.
Yeah, probably.
Is there anything else in there that is of value to us?
I don't know fully. Well, I mean, there's old coins and very dated clothing, which is kind of weird. Like very like historically
Wisdom roll,
dated.
wisdom roll.
Not for me. What a shame.
Not for
Well,
us.
you guys are talking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd my dice go?
So I could maybe try snagging a really old
there's
coin,
this-
but I don't know if there's anything on them.
19.
What do you think the value is? In
9.
The bird's eyes are white, and it's looking at all of you.
Lord have mercy.
Oh shit.
Hello.
What do you think the
I
value
assume
is
you
in
know.
setting the wagon on fire in the morning?
I would say it'd be more of a hindrance than anything.
Guys,
Why?
I mean,
What?
the bird. Its eyes are white.
oh,
Bird.
The
Hello.
master is
What's his name?
Jaquan.
Nilo.
Nilo.
Oh, Nilo.
I'm gonna bow my head and say thank you for helping.
Your bird's really cool.
Your bird.
He's got a great favorite color, which is
We
purple.
are pretty much filled in. Kind of.
Oh,
Not
I was
really.
gonna ask more
we aren't.
questions.
Hey, do you want to meet with us somewhere?
He's in a land veiled from this continent. I think he's a little too far.
Haha.
He's looking at
That was the
Ragnavaldr.
response
Okay,
to the
well-
land veiled from this continent.
All right. Damn.
Is there any way we can help you at the moment, or
Is there any way
is
to-
this more of a future endeavor?
Is there any way to communicate with you?
One question at a time.
Maybe. Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to ask a question.
Go
to the bird.
nuts.
Is it a smart idea to leave in the morning and go with a Suenist elder? To go? Very well.
All right. Fine.
Do you believe that this demon will attempt to hunt us down for taking his stuff? Do you know if simply breaking a wagon is going to stop him? Is breaking a wagon going to stop him? Okay.
Should I take?
Will
more?
it slow him down? Okay, no point.
Should I try to steal more of the writing? Maybe. Okay.
I have a feeling of what I think is in there, and you can confirm if you want to go back, but I have a sense that it is the rest of the corpse that is from.
Do you know who the corpse
And
is
not, probably it's some Suenist guy.
from?
Oh, that's a yes. Mm-hmm. Is it another elder?
Is it someone that Tenzin would know? Okay.
Is he the elder from Nikar? Okay. It probably doesn't matter.
Isn't an elder from one of
He
our?
doesn't know where you're from.
From Nikar, did
I don't
he
know.
pick up this elder between Nikar and
I don't think he
Fleek?
even went. I don't even think he went to Nikar. I think he lied about that.
Did he go to Nikar? Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Because he went. You said he went to the camp 3 days ago. I just came here. Yep. Okay. If damaging the wagon is not going to stop him, and I feel like there's nothing there for us, I say we sleep now. We sleep short. We wake up in the morning. We go with Tenzin. We leave.
I'm gonna talk to
I
the bird
agree.
for a little.
I just have one question. A long shot. I just want to ask it nonetheless.
Go
I
nuts.
wanna know
Is
who the master
Musaf
is.
Oh, yes.
Nezrak
His
somehow?
name is Nilo.
It's the only
Okay,
thing you know.
just wanted to make sure.
He's some sort of mage in a faraway place. That's about all we need right now.
Yes.
It's still looking at you.
Yes.
Is
What?
its magic tied to? Oh.
He serves
Is Nezrak still alive?
wing flap. Yep.
Okay.
He is a fan of Nezrak.
Ancestor?
Okay. Nezrak was a demon?
He became a demon.
It feels like it.
Okay.
Alright, whatever. Demon like Nezrak wants to continue his will.
Was
Yeah, there we go.
Nezrak at all a demon, or just worked with? Was he a demon?
I don't know if
I
the
just
bird
asked this.
knows that. It
Did
does?
he work with one?
Yeah, no, demon wars, dude.
He's probably some of the demons. Yeah.
Did he work for one? With one. Okay.
Did they work for him?
Yeah, demon wars.
Okay, so he was.
Okay, so the demon probably worked, either worked for Nezrak or is it his descendant or something, subordinate in general, and wants to continue his will and cause chaos and destruction or whatever, and is probably helping the Horde because of their shared connection to Nezrak.
Does Musaf just want to conquer, or is there something? Is Musaf's goal just to conquer?
I don't know, the bird probably doesn't know. Okay. I think we have enough useful information.
I wanted to ask more about who he is.
Nilo?
Bird?
Nilo?
Yeah. Because it's Nilo right now.
I don't know how you can get person-specific information with yes or
Can
no.
I ask you about who you are? Okay.
Sure. Let's do it.
Your bird said it was unsure if you were human. Are you human?
Yes-ish.
Yes, kind of.
Yes-ish. Okay. So human with some other
This
Are you
demon?
very old?
Did you see were you alive for the Demon Wars? Worth a shot.
Were
Okay.
you? Are you? Is your life longer than the average human lifespan? Okay.
But not long enough for the demon wars.
Did you have ties to
The demon wars.
yeah, did you have yeah, that was too vague. Yeah?
Yes-ish.
Yes-ish.
Yeesh.
Guys, I understand that we're very curious about the cool wizard, the magic guy behind the bird.
Mm-hmm.
The bird is not going with us. The bird is staying on demon
well,
guy.
I know.
Yeah,
And
but
we're
it-
not going to be able to talk to Nilo after this.
I know, but
Why do you think
we,
we're asking questions now?
We're not. It's not useful. I'm just saying.
well, if we meet him in the future and it's
We're
just
not
some
gonna-
person named Nilo, we should know at least what we should be looking for. Why would we just trust a random person named Nilo? We don't even know if he's actually listening to us right now, the Musaf guy.
Then what?
I'm saying in the future, if we ever do come across Nilo, it's good to get this information
Which we
now.
probably won't because he's on a different continent.
Do you plan to
we don't
return
know.
to Arakazein?
We're.
If
have
possible? Okay.
you? Okay. All I'm saying, we know who Nilo is at this point. If a guy comes up to us and says, "Hey, it's me, Nilo," we're not going to trust people automatically. We're not stupid.
I know, but we just had an encounter with a demon. And who could probably be listening in on us?
No, that's why I don't know why you're asking all these questions.
The more we know about him, the more he can use against us.
Are you stuck where you are right
If-
now?
Think about this, right? Demons can change shape. If he is listening to us, I'm gonna tell you a scenario that's gonna happen. We're gonna go, hey, yes or no, via yes or no question, tell us the entire physical appearance of this Nilo guy, and then a demon is gonna roll up to us with that exact physical description and, try to kill us or something.
Did a demon trap you? Okay.
Are you at the Medusa Isle, right?
No.
So are you at a place similar to that? Similar in the way that you can't leave?
Okay. Are you north? South? East?
Okay.
No?
That was a yes.
Far east?
Are you east but not west?
What?
Can we show him a map? Do we have a map?
I have a map.
Pause. Why didn't we do that sooner?
Can you point on the map where this place is? Actually,
Do you go to your bag and
This
pull out
is-
your map of the Old Dominion?
No, because that's a map of the Old Dominion and it isn't helpful. But I am going to my bag.
I believe that's the only map that you have in your inventory.
Correct, but I don't pull out any map because I don't have a map of the world.
But
think any of
it
us
would
do.
at least give us like some.
Are any of these places that you are? Or these? None of this one? Okay, none of these.
Can you
was
read that?
Wildly unhelpful. Oh!
But he can't tell us because he can't talk.
That's
That would've
okay. Okay, but he's none of these places.
You go over to your bag, what are you getting?
I guess I'll take out the map. I just want to see where we're gonna go tomorrow.
Okay, you pull out your map of the Old Dominion.
Yeah.
The bird snatches it away.
Yes.
All of you
Yeah.
can make a wisdom roll.
Oh no.
This has nothing to do with
Oh,
history, though.
natural 20,
Well, there you go.
25.
So here's what happens.
Oh, 19.
You get out your map,
Hey, 20.
and you're holding it up to look at it, presumably by some light. You guys notice that his map of the Old Dominion there's like something underneath the map. And like as you hold it to the candle,
It's the secret message.
you notice that there's writing faintly appearing as you hold it up to the candlelight.
Oh my god.
Another!
Behind the map, almost in like a transparency, as you hold it up to the candlelight, you see
I am so glad we stole this from the last town we were in. We have 3.
Okay.
Is this an Old Dominion as well?
This one says 3 at the top. It looks like Old Dominion, looks like the other 2. It also talks about Nezrak and Arakazein and the Yajero. What is Makwo? That sounds familiar.
That sounds very familiar.
Is that from a past life?
you would know what the Makwo are. They're the feline
Oh,
race.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Right.
yeah.
I just wrote that down.
They're in the north.
It's weird because I'll like see words and I'll be like, is that from this campaign? I don't remember it. Okay, alright. We have 3. Do we have any other questions for the bird that we
I
think
don't.
are important? I don't. I think I'm good.
I'm going to bed.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, probably. I got nothing else.
If I know you're keeping an eye on Mushaf, the demon. If you think he's going to come down here, can you yell really loudly on our windowsill? Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
By the way,
Jack quit.
he's not on the windowsill. Remember, he flew over
Yeah,
the
I
Yeah,
know.
he's,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, he's inside.
He's not moving.
Ah,
He's just
nice.
sitting on the table.
Oh, we have an alarm clock.
Sick.
Woo! All right, cool.
I'm going to pass out
Ooh,
now.
I'm gonna grab
He
one
kind of like
my
leans back on his hunches, and the bird blinks, and his eyes go back to like bird eyes.
Nice. I'm gonna grab a scarf out of my winter clothes and just be like, for you. And it's purple.
He like moves it around with his claws and like hunches down into it.
I'm
gonna
gonna
be
give him. I'm gonna
best
give him a little
friends.
more bird seed, and then
Yeah,
I'm just
for his
gonna
dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pass
I'm
out.
gonna
So
stash.
everybody goes to bed.
Yes,
Yes.
We have a bird. We have a bird keeping watch.
Go to sleep.
I'm gonna put this away first.
Okay, where do you put the disgusting flesh?
Oh, yeah, that's smelly
Scroll.
too.
I'm just curious.
Do I have anything to cure this with?
Quite
I'm a
frankly,
druid. I
as
feel
gross
like
as
I
it
should.
sounds, it's going in my
Hopefully.
boot.
Please,
Okay.
God.
So that maybe like if someone smells it, they'd be like, oh, gross, smelly shoes, and not a lump of flesh.
Yes, very.
Very smelly shoes. Very smelly.
Guys, I'll
After
just be
doing that-
disgusting, it's fine.
You all go to sleep.
Aye,
I'll
yes.
start to
We go.
drift
We go to
off.
sleep.
Everybody roll a d20 and tell me what you get.
Oh yay!
Am I gonna get a vision final?
Okay, 16.
17.
18. I'm sleeping
Okay,
dead.
you all go to
18.
sleep. Veshadro. You
I was kidding.
wake up
Uh huh.
and for some reason the window, the it's middle of the night, it's still dark.
Oh, perf.
The window, the shutters,
Yeah.
like you remember closing them before going to bed. You look around, you see they're all sleeping. You see the birds like in its little nest.
Yeah.
But you see like a faint glow just outside of the window.
Okay. Sure, I'll just walk towards it. I'm gonna double check my boot real quick.
It's there.
Okay. I'll keep walking then towards it. Towards the window.
Okay. It's got like the wooden latch if you want to open up the shutters.
Oh my god.
It almost gives the vibe of like, like at dawn when some light's starting to creep through the window.
Do I think it's dawn?
That kind of vibe, but like it's almost like a purplish light.
Oh sure. Well, I'm gonna crack it a little slowly.
Okay.
But I'll start to crack open the shutters.
Okay, you do. You open the shutters.
Very slowly.
You see a figure in gray and black cloaks with long straight hair. He looks like a man, but he has like a clean shaven face, long dark hair, pale skin. He is floating in the air outside of your second story window, and he is glowing purple. His eyes are also purple, glowing purple. And he has a scythe, like a stick with a long blade. And he's looking at you, but also beyond you.
Oh, of course.
And he says, Jaquan, it is time to go. And you turn, you hear the bird, you're startled because you hear like, ah! And you turn.
Jaquan, no!
And you see the bird start flying. You're at the window, so it's flying towards you.
Okay.
Like to go out where he is.
Okay.
Do you move aside?
Gonna kind of hold the bird.
Jaquan stops on the nightstand and he looks at you.
Is that
Nalo?
Nalo?
He taps.
Is this why you like purple? Oh, that's
so
cool.
cute.
Okay, have fun. Wait. I thought, I'm gonna point at the guy now. I thought you couldn't come because you were somewhere you couldn't return from.
I'm not actually here, you know that. This is just a dream.
I should not have had that tea. Yeah! No, I know this is a dream. Is this how you communicate? Can we do this again?
Maybe.
Cool.
It depends on how thick the shroud is.
Oh, that's fair. Is there anything I could do to make make it stronger? Make the connection a little easier? Like an antenna?
You don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Ah, that's fair.
It's only because Jaquan happened across you while he was keeping an eye on Fainup that I was able to suggest that he connect with you.
That's fair. Where are you?
I am in a place called Nicaea.
And you're being held against your will?
I have been searching all over the world for fragments, and my most recent effort led me to Nicaea. But there is a shroud around Nicaea, and I can't seem to travel now that I am here. So in a manner of speaking, I am trapped.
Okay.
I can still connect with Jaquan, but I cannot fully connect with him.
Okay.
And he also is limited in his form.
Is he not a bird? Is he?
No, the raven is just one of his forms, but that's not his true form.
That is really
And
cool,
he looks
sir.
beyond you and he's like, Jaquan, reveal. And you see Jaquan flap its wings and shake, and the feathers come off, and you see a small dragon with iridescent kind of like purple and black, and it sort of like looks up at you with its like dragon scales and dragon beard. almost, imagine sort of an Asian dragon.
Okay.
Where it's like longer and
With-
more serpentine than
Okay.
a European dragon.
Gotcha.
But it still has wings, but it's small, like the size of a cat.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
Wow. You are stunning. Wow.
It bows to you, and then it climbs up to the windowsill and jumps out, and it lands on top of the blunt end of the scythe. And Nilo looks at you and he says, well, if we connect again, I wish you good fortune. He says, I hope that the Finoop does not succeed. I wish I had something more wise to share with you, but alas, I am preoccupied with my own challenges.
Well, until our paths cross again.
Indeed. You should go back to sleep now.
Probably.
He snaps his fingers. And you wake up. It is dark. There's no purple glow outside. But the bird is definitely not in the room.
Picking up my scarf again. Is there anything left in the scarf?
There's a single feather.
I'm stashing that. Oh.
A single black raven feather.
I'm like keeping that as my new favorite prized possession, apparently, because, Jacqueline. I miss him already.
Jaquan is definitely not in the room. The door is locked and the shutter is closed. So you're not 100% sure how Jaquan got out of the room.
Oh,
Magic.
I didn't even think about that.
Well, you can think about it until the next episode of Castles Crusades. Thank you, everyone, for liking and subscribing, for watching. Stay tuned for more fun, and we'll see you on the next episode. Peace.
Three, two, one.
Hello, and welcome back.
Oh wait, hold on.
What's that? I knew it was coming.
We're so back.
Every
I
time.
knew. Rafa thought that he was going to get me, like, catch me off guard. I knew it was
There's so many outtakes of
know
you just
what
going,
you
damn it,
are."
Carafa.
2.
Hello and welcome to Castles and Crusades, Season 6. I f***ed that up now, Carafa.
Well, hello, and welcome to Bill Allen World. I am Wizzy, the Wizard. I'm back once again to remind you to subscribe and click on the notifications button, and also watch videos that are over there. Tune in to the next episode of whatever show you are just watching, and watch other shows featuring Bill. Okay, bye.